What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Hot Mango Seed Podcast, where we peel back the layers and get to the seed on everything from entertainment, crypto, gaming, the marijuana industry, and more, all while having a good time and being our goofy selves. I'm LaRue, and I'm joined with some of the coolest and the funniest people on this planet, looking at me all weird right now. I'll let them introduce themselves, but together we are a collection of friends, of business associates, and we come with knowledge and very strong opinions on many different areas, which will be very entertaining for you to witness and see. Collectively, we are artists, producers, marijuana business dispensary experts, a college professor, an actor, digital tech professionals, and more. And on top of that, we're a good mix of, I'd say, intellectual and ratchet, right?
Yeah.
This was about to be named the...
What was going to name it?
The Woken... What was it?
Woke and Ignorant. Or
Woke
something like that. The Woke and Ignorant.
The Woke and Ignorant show. So...
Woke and Ignorant.
Woke and Ignorant.
Yeah, Woke and Ignorant show.
Whose
Good
idea
thing we
was
didn't
that?
choose that one.
Whose idea was that?
Oh, that's all good.
Right? So, why don't y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves, man? You guys need no introduction, no drum roll.
Yes, sir. Hey, check. It's your boy Souljah, blessed straight from the VI, chilling on the Hot Mango Seed Podcast, where we're about to cut down straight to the seed and everything that you need to know. You understand what I mean? Straight fire blaze.
Hey, there you go. It's your boy, the King, the King, spelled with a T, representing that Conscious Mind Records family, and more than, why you laughing at me? She's messing up my introduction. Anyway, it's the King T. I don't even feel like saying it no more. It's me, y'all, T.
Nah, it's a beautiful introduction. What's up?
It's Rob Rader, Rob Guwap,
Mr.
Dispensary, Mr. Whatever, I don't know.
Mr. Botanist.
Mr. Botanist.
There you go.
All day,
Resident
first
botanist.
podcast, ready to get it in with the crew.
Yeah.
It's Henny Skywalker on the microphone, 1/4 of the Shaw machine.
Yes. Henny Skywalker. And she's, Henny, if y'all don't know Henny, she's a producer. She's going to be playing a lot of the beats that you hear in the background, you know what I mean? And not to mention, as far as artists, we're artists here, we're botanists, we represent Conscious Mind Records, we represent Universal Funk Orchestra. That's me.
Shout out to UFO.
We come from all around the planet. If you don't understand, and you hear the thick accent over here to my right.
No, actually, I am to his right. That was my fault. I come from St. Croix, and sometimes we just mix up direction.
No, look.
What I mean, but listen.
He looked. He said, wait.
I have to make sure that I was looking right and left, They don't have street signs where I come from. So we don't look left and right. And we don't understand that too hard, but, we just keep it going still tight, you know what I mean?
It's so true, man. Well, this is the Hot Mango Seed Podcast.
Mango. Hey, I want to say one thing before we get started.
Please do.
Big shout out to Alex Miner.
Yes.
We are using his equipment.
Because this is not Walmart.
But
edition.
big shout out to him because he did not have to do it for us. He did not have to be here. They did not have to welcome us into this establishment. So I just want to give that love to you, brother, to you, to Cub, to Deb, to the one and only E-Turn, all you guys for just showing love to us and letting us get this started.
For real.
Big
And
shout
his
out
daughter
to
got
him.
cookies.
Oh, yeah, and she get cookies. That's that good stuff, too. All kind of cookie that you want. Them Girl Scout cookie.
That's about where you hit that.
Girl Scout cookies up, B.
You hit that sound clap.
That's what we need is a soundboard.
I have like a $50
that's
worth
the other
of cheesecake left, and I really don't want to eat it, but I will.
Say that again.
I say I have like a $50 size of cheesecake left on this plate.
You see her eyes?
I don't really want to eat it, but I'm going to
But
anyway.
you're gonna, and it looks so delicious.
Her eyes start getting more
Delicious.
squinted.
Cleaning the plate.
They get more squinty every time she talks.
Yeah.
Botanical cheesecake.
So, man, let's talk, right?
Yes.
So, first off, why did we come up with this podcast? I mean, where does the name Hot Mango Seed come from? I mean, I have my own interpretation.
mean, I think niggas just like fruits.
Facts.
Hey, that's real. They do.
Niggas like fruit. Mango especially. That's
Mango
a
seed.
very popular
Mangoes.
food for
Like
them.
mangoes, man.
Yeah.
Mangoes have an effect that spreads fast. You know what I mean? Like people eat mangoes, they forget about everything other than what's coming from that mango, right? So I feel like as the mango seed, we planting knowledge with our words, whether it's about the street or whether it's about, industry's business. We about to plant seeds all over this motherfucker.
What?
Hot mangoes.
Can I get a hand?
And I'm hot as fuck.
That's deep.
Hot mango
Can I
seed.
get a hand? I tell you, man, I didn't know how to eat a mango when I
Made that up, by the way.
first came to the East Coast.
What you mean?
I did not understand how you eat a mango. Like, I remember going to West Palm Beach, Florida, and I was with an ex, and I was like, yo,
This ex took you to West Palm Beach.
yes.
Which ex was this? though?
No, let's
You got
not
a
go
lot
that.
of
Let's not go that deep. She said, "Just go outside and grab one off the ground." And I'm like, "Grab a mango off the ground." I'm like, "Who eats fruit off the ground?" Right? She's like, "No, like you gotta cut it down to the seed or whatever." And I was tripping because, it's not like something you gotta go buy fresh at the market, and you gotta, it's like with
organic.
mangoes,
Yeah.
like
It's organic.
it just falls off the tree, and
I don't
So
know why
basically-
something tell me that you still don't know how to eat a mango.
I really
seed.
don't.
I believe
because
it.
the way how you talk about slicing it up on the side,
Yeah.
like nobody don't give a fuck with no mango meat.
By that story, judging by that story, before LaRue
Listen,
went
I'm
to West Palm Beach, he just bit mango.
That's skin and all.
No, I'm still terrified to
Like
eat a
an
mango because I feel like the green part is gonna poison me.
Nah,
Nah,
fu-
I mean,
I mean,
that's
fun
just the
fact,
skin.
mango boosts your high.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
mango.
mangoes boost your high.
Mango does make you higher.
Elevation,
So that's the power of it. So
nutrition,
that's what the
61.
Mango Seed podcast is about. Is about elevating, because mango as a fruit, as a nutrient, does increase, does bolster. You understand what I mean? That's what we plan to do here on this podcast.
I feel like you
Increase
guys
the-
read that on Wikipedia.
I don't be
And it
knowing when
hasn't been.
Souljah tell the truth or he just because he
Right.
always sound prophetic.
That's it. That's the key. That's the key. You see what I'm saying?
That's the key.
That's the key. You got to keep it straight and direct every time, so that way they don't
probably
fully
shouldn't
know if you go in that route or that route, but they have to reserve caution because they don't know which road you're taking.
There
check
you
what I'm
go.
saying?
There you go. Henny, what
But-
you say a hot mango seed was? You the only one that didn't say nothing.
I don't know if I'm going to because
Why?
I'm from Florida and we've been eating mangoes forever. We
How do
never even thought about the seed. We just put them and throw them in the backyard so they grow a
And they
tree.
grow another
Break it
tree.
down to me. How do you?
They grow another
How
tree.
does Henny prepare her mango?
How do I prepare my mango? Typically, cut it into cubes, stick it in a bowl, put some chili on it,
Chili.
Yeah, I hear that.
chili powder,
Now, do
Yeah, I
you
seen
when,
that.
when you
I
cut
don't
it
mean
into
chili
cubes?
like soup or whatever. I mean chili powder. Yeah.
Red powder, yeah.
Now listen. Now
It's
when
red
you
powder.
when you cut it into cubes, do you? I see some people, they can do it real neat, right? Like they just kind of they bow it out, you know.
Yeah,
Like I end up peeling it all, and I have it in my fingernails
and it's all
everything.
slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
But it'd be
that's the thing,
good.
though. They have different type of mango.
Yeah.
You have to understand they have
Okay.
mango that held together. You could cut it on the end and it hold together, and you could cube it and then peel it back and it'll come out nice and fine.
Okay.
Or you have kidney mango that's stringy, that is being your teeth, you know what I mean? That's the one you don't want. The kidney mango that's stick in your teeth. We all are here and fuck.
So how do you tell kidney mango from a regular? See,
It
this,
look like a kidney.
I don't even know what my kidneys look
What
like.
the hell a kidney look like?
That's the thing.
It's in the name. It's a kidney. It's a kidney.
It look
seed,
like a
so-
kidney, but the Julian mango is the one that's the best one because they don't have no hair or no nothing inside of it. It's just pure
mango.
flesh. Yeah, pure flesh
Interesting.
alone, yeah,
Flesh.
yeah, pure flesh. So.
So
All right.
so let's move on. So let's talk about 2021, right?
That's a
Like
fun
this
year.
is
Hell of a year.
Pretty fun year.
yeah.
I'd say.
What
Yeah.
what was your, when you look back, like what was your favorite like entertainment moments? Like what does 21 bring to you? And what sucked about 2021?
Just the money coming in was great.
Yeah?
Yes.
What kind of money you getting robbed?
If we have a new crypto,
Crypto.
Yeah.
Shout out to the crypto.
I feel like 21 was the year of the crypto for a lot of people to get in the
man.
game, right?
Crypto saved my life.
Hey, that's
the new tune that coming out. Hey, let me let our man know. Coming soon to you on a store and a playlist near you. Crypto saved my life.
But without a doubt, man, I agree with you. Getting money really elevated in 2021. I think the pandemic made us all pause and recalculate what exactly we were doing as far as advancing ourselves, and not just our careers, but financially, mentally. I think a lot of people had a lot of soul searching they got to do,
right?
And really just change things, and also get us to look at other shit, because I think it was 2021 and because we had just gotten locked down and everybody slowly starting to come out the house. I think we were looking at new things, and crypto was always there. It was there for a long time. But that moment was a reckoning. Like, for instance, I stopped carrying cash.
Yeah, altogether?
Because niggas' hands is dirty.
Facts.
More germs spread on the dollar bill than anything. So it's like, I stopped carrying cash. And now all I want to carry is my card and crypto. And I'm hoping everyone started taking crypto because I'm sick of that credit card.
I ain't gonna lie, I did get a little paro about the card too, because we have to swipe them and tap them and hand it to them and do other things. So I don't be trying to sanitize my numbers and my card completely vanish even without.
From the
but you see, the thing is, you know how it raise up a little bit from the card, so it have that that print. Dog, even the numbers them starting to wither. That's so much time I don't wipe down my card with fucking sanitizer and then wiping down my phone. I was like, wait, my numbers ain't even popping no more.
Now, they got them ones though you can just tap.
That's why I have
I
the
love
chip.
them.
Yeah, the chip.
Them I like.
The chip.
Yeah, you ain't gotta stick nothing.
But the thing is that I clean in the card because sometimes I hand it to them if they don't have the tap. Everybody have the tap. You check what I'm saying? So I just be cleaning it down till I whittle down the numbers, man.
I tell you the worst part. We was just talking about this too, coming in the building. It's like, the worst part is hitting those buttons. You just look at the buttons and you're like,
30 motherfuckers done touched them buttons earlier.
Like,
the same day.
I never forget. I seen this article, right? I seen this article about the McDonald's screen. They said they tested the screen and they found feces and they found all kind of stuff.
Yeah, but that's the kind of thing we can't live in paranoia. Like this type of shit.
Everybody want a little feces on the finger.
But I mean,
our dollar has traces of cocaine and
true.
like
Dollar's
that.
been dipped in cocaine, but what you talking about? The dollar bill been
Rolled
used
up.
and abused.
That's also why we don't make money phones.
That's the thing I want to know. Don't anybody else notice if anything other than a dollar bill? Every time I hear about people starting coke, it's always a dollar bill. Like, how come you lose a 5 or 20 or
because the
something?
dollar roll up easy.
Yeah, and they can
Not
lose
that I would
it.
ever know.
That's what I'm saying.
I seen it on TV, ladies and gentlemen.
I guess you feel like you're number one after you do it.
I never did that in my past when I was a bad guy.
Yo, so while we on the subject of the pandemic, right? And I just want to say, I feel like this core of us was birthed during the pandemic. Like I always say, I feel like this, y'all saved me during the pandemic. Being able to jump on Xbox Live, you know what I mean? There was times I remember the days of George Floyd, I remember the days of just being isolated and feeling like I'm losing my mind because I live alone. And at the end of the day, being able to jump on y'all and just laugh until I'm crying and tears.
Stomach hurting.
You know what I'm saying? And it got to that point, right? To where it's like, yo, I remember having an epiphany, man, people need to hear this. People need to hear this conversation that, this wild stuff that we're talking about. It's just funny, right? Shy will just say something crazy off the bat. T will come with some crazy fact. Bless will start singing some song. You know what I'm saying?
Because you always sing it.
Yeah. Rob will just come in with,
some ignorant ass shit.
Some random.
Ignorant intellect.
Ignorant reason.
And you know what you like, though? It'd be ignorant, but it'd be some intelligent shit.
Intellectual.
That's why I like debating with Rob, because it's like, man.
It's a contradiction within itself.
No, it's all good. You could be intellectual and ignorant at the same time. That is something that can exist in the same space.
He introduced us to Blue
speaking
Note.
on that, for last year, one of the major things that were just, that just blew me away, that stand out to me, that, I just can't get out of my mind was that the Capitol riot
Oh my god.
Oh, that was funny.
On my sister's
was
birthday,
funny.
January 6th, on my sister's birthday, I'll never forget going to wish a happy birthday and seeing enough man climbing up wall and
my God.
scaling the I just couldn't believe what I was seeing on
And it was
TV.
more awakening to a lot of people for like what is actually white privilege.
Bruh.
Let me tell you.
Real.
What is white privilege?
That was
There you go.
fun.
The fact that no shot was fired when
No
they were
shot.
storming it, that's the white privilege right there. You know what
I feel like any person of color was looking like, man, they about to mow this whole crowd down, right? Like you
Yes.
thinking like
I
at
thought they
any
was
time.
gonna start busting shots sooner or later, but I didn't think they was gonna let them get all the way in the building and let them start, beating cops down like that. Like when have we ever gotten away with that?
I thought
The
Blue
biggest
Lives
casualty
Matter.
was Ashley,
Right?
Ashley, I can't remember her last name.
Yeah, but 5 people died that day.
Yeah, but she was the biggest one because she's the one that get the
Oh.
shot.
She got the
when
first shot.
But
yeah.
it's the
Only
complexion
Yeah, she
for the
got that
protection.
shot.
Bust on camera.
Yeah, she get bust open on camera. Yeah.
But let me tell you, man, the day before that, when that damn Donald Trump got out of office, like oh man.
First, we didn't know if
I
it was
call
going
that-
to go down. I was skeptical
I knew it
because
was.
No, the thing is, right? I ain't gonna lie. He been picking up steam with that friggin' stop the steal fuck. I thought that
man.
shit was going to go down for real. Like I
mean,
didn't.
they kinda
I
did.
knew it was going to
Insurrection.
be a violent protest strictly because of the rhetoric that was online.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Look, I ain't gonna talk about my brothers in the military, but them Rangers was talking loose.
Y'all need to
And I
tighten up.
ain't gonna tell nobody name or nothing, but I'm gonna tell you, there was a couple of us in there that were ready to go to war against a couple of us in there.
Yeah,
Because
man.
they were dead.
Tighten
They
up,
was
Rangers.
on some straight up Trump.
Let me tell
Trump is. I'm trying to tell you, B. Like, so we knew, like we really knew. They was like, oh, if you don't believe us, you'll see us at the Capitol. And I'm like, all right,
Well, we saw you and your
yeah,
ass.
we saw
going
you
to
on the
jail.
news, nigga.
That's it.
Right?
I hope that
So
anybody
y'all
that
lock
see
him
anybody
up.
on there, they rat them out because that's something that need to be rat. That's one
Wait,
of the
people are
things you
getting
gotta
snitched
call
from
them
like
out
left
on
and
that.
right.
Dude, they
Like,
call
Lock him up.
teachers.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got 400 some people so
But
far.
more than 400
Off
man
of
been
facial
there.
recognition.
Yeah, facial
Look,
recognition
the-
tech. So that's another scary thing to talk about too.
And their phones.
Yeah.
And their phones. Anybody that had a cell phone in the building
Y'all
got tracked
got
because of the phone.
triangulated.
I think only
Government
one person got sentenced so far, and it wasn't even a year. It wasn't even a year-long sentence.
Yeah, they gonna be slap on
Complexion
the
for
wrist,
the
you know what I mean?
protection.
But they still need to
They
get something.
just
on
got somebody for a couple years.
Was it a couple years? I don't know.
No, the shaman doing time.
Yeah, a
Who
couple
was
of
that
them
to
doing
do
some
with the
time
hat?
now.
Yeah, the dude with the hands that had
A
the
couple of them doing some time.
How many years?
The
Hey,
boys,
this man
hey,
went straight to religion.
Well,
Went
he
straight
was
to
the war.
religion.
He was the mascot of the insurrection.
a
though.
couple
Are you talking about the Vikings guy?
And you know what? He
Yeah.
fit
How
the
many years
way
you
the
get? Like 5 or 10?
insurrection looked.
Yeah, yeah.
He fit that
I
shit
don't know.
to a T.
I don't know how much time he got, but I just know, like,
He
I feel
was.
like it would have been life for somebody of dark
It would
skin.
have been death for us.
No, there was some
Right?
brothers there.
He would have been
There was
dead,
pictures-
yo.
there was some
Yeah, no,
brothers
they
there.
had
There was some
one
brothers
rapper
there.
Man, them
that
ain't no
actually
brothers.
shot his
Them ain't no
album
brothers.
cover
Them ain't no brothers,
at
B.
the riot,
Oh
and
my
that's how
God.
they arrest him. No,
What
I
happened?
got the
shot a
dude. He
video?
went to the riot and shoot his
Oh,
album
music video.
cover. Yeah,
I see that.
Music video. Yeah.
music
I
video
remember about
and
that.
album cover
Yeah.
at the riot.
At the riot, and he got
Put his
arrested for that
album
shit.
Dry
out,
snitching
and then
on yourself.
They snitch on him from the photo of his
Just
album.
like
He dry snitched on himself. Look, rappers, MCs, I'm a rapper. I love the art of rapping. I got much faith in my hip hop artists. Stop snitching on yourself, man.
Right.
And they can't help
Come
it.
on,
It's
B.
they want to tell these stories. Like
They
you
be
see them
telling
with
on
Vlad
themselves
and all
like
that.
crazy. Like,
They
come on,
wanna
what is
talk.
you winning? You ain't
It's
even
the
winning
age
a
we live in.
McDonald's sandwich, but you bragging about all
It's
the
the
dirt
age
you
we
done
live in.
did. Like,
Yeah,
come
but
on.
they want to talk. You see it on Instagram.
shout out
you see
to
it on
McDonald's.
YouTube Live. You see it on Spaces.
That
like,
new
you
challenge
see-
with the money on the ground,
The money on the
spelling out words
ground.
and all
You
kind
see
of
these
shit.
triple OGs, double OGs getting on live,
Yeah,
having
let them
conflict.
Yeah,
let
gon' get
everybody know how
robbed.
much money
Line.
they got.
Meanwhile, like rocking beads on a pendant. I don't have no goddamn chain.
Right?
You know what I mean?
It don't
Like,
make sense.
I don't even have what. You
You're
know what I mean?
gonna
Like
get
these man
robbed.
putting money on the ground, spelling out kind of words and shit. Like I want to be able to do that, but I don't want to floss it on Instagram like that because let me
Yeah.
tell you, them
What
stick
Nick
up
Cannon
kids,
put it, IRS is watching.
the IRS,
Yeah.
the
He's
stick up
watching,
kids,
yeah.
Yeah,
all
gonna
the
get
bad
robbed.
man,
Stick
them,
up kids watching. Hey,
them stick
but
up
all I'm
kids,
saying
fucking
is,
rugby.
I was thinking
them
about doing
January
bills.
6 cats told on themselves on social media so bad.
For real.
That was
you're
comedy.
guilty.
Yeah, they taking selfies and everything.
Yep, take that
So,
selfie.
so on that same subject, right? Like I like where y'all was going. Like, so I heard like recently, right? Like, I think it's Jay-Z and a couple other artists, Meek Mill maybe. They're trying to push to where the prosecutors and the courts can't use lyrics in court versus them, right? What do y'all think of that?
Oh, good.
think
Yeah, it
that's
should
what's
be.
up.
Like, people like Lil Boosie and a bunch of other people, see Murder, they use lyrics against, like, a lot of, especially Louisiana artists, they use that shit a lot.
But what about the artists that are snitching on themselves? Like,
But that's on them. You
I
a grown
just-
person. Once you hit 18, you are an adult. You are no longer a kid. Just because I'm 40 and you're younger than me, I
grown-ass
can treat you
man.
like a kid. But you're an adult.
Yeah.
Your parents don't taught you, like, snitches get stitches or whatever your parents taught you.
Yeah.
But why you're talking just because you want this
6ix9ine
bravado
showed differently.
of, like, to be known that you're this type of person.
See, and I see, and I agree with you. I agree to you.
So it's an ego trip.
Yeah, and I just feel like, like, for example, right? Let's take Jay-Z. He talking about selling dope, or let's take Rick Ross talking about selling dope, moving weight. That's more general, right? Like, we see that. I feel like I look at that as general versus
They call it stories.
somebody else who is like,
Or glorifying it.
I'm here
Yeah.
on 3rd Street at 3:14 p.m. I'm about to sell this sack to
Tell her.
Joe.
Give specifics.
And last week we popped so-and-so who's actually having a funeral
Bobby
next
Shmurda.
week.
Can we use Bobby
Bobby
Shmurda
Shmurda
as
style.
Right.
Bobby Shmurda as an
Bobby
example?
Shmurda style, telling yourself.
Right, I feel like if you're, I feel like there's got to be a line there, right? Like you can't use you can't say like let's say Rick Ross gets stopped with a bag of weed and then tell him like, well, all your raps you're talking about selling dope, so you're guilty, right? But if
So
I mean,
I think it's
I
like
don't
you
know.
said, it's a fine line, right?
Yeah.
I think that you can't. First of all, half of these motherfuckers be lying. They don't be selling nothing.
All of them.
You know what I'm saying?
90%.
They, most of,
entertainment.
and I guarantee you, 99% that said they bust a shot on somebody and bust a shot, ain't even squeeze the trigger on the gun they've been carrying.
tell them who you are, T.
I'm T King. But
No,
look,
tell them who
what-
you are.
I'm certified, man, streets and in the government. When I was running into Afghanistan as a soldier, I done bust shots for real. So
Okay.
when I hear these cats on the microphone talking about what they done did and they never did it, it's like, first of all, you influencing people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have no pity if they tell on themselves and get hemmed up for it. First,
That's on them,
and like
yeah.
Rob said, you a grown ass man. Keep your secrets to yourself.
Right.
You pillow
And
talking
for the
on
ladies
yourself
too,
on a
for
radio.
everybody out there talking that gangster
Pillow
shit.
talking
but
on
nah.
yourself on a goddamn
This
radio
man
on the
been a
tracks.
ranger, and I was a high rank in the Crucian Marines. that's something that don't get taken in a lot. A lot of people don't realize that set, and I had to just point out there.
Somebody
Four-
please.
420 paratroopers.
Let me
Somebody
let them know
please
that.
go Google that.
420.
Please go Google that right
Crucian
now.
Marines is a small platoon of highly trained individuals. Okay, and we was tasked with defending our motherland.
What was your
Mango
job?
corpse.
What was
You
your
hear what I just
job?
tell you? We was tasked with defending the motherland. You understand? But that's special ops. I can't talk about too much shit. Did you know about that shit?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
He vouched for me.
Yo, while we talking, make sure you go and you follow all social medias of the Hot Mango Seed podcast. Make sure you follow. We'll follow you back and all that good stuff.
It is the
Mango
seed that
seed.
binds us at the
It's
end of the day.
Please do not DM me.
Yes, DM.
Don't-
Make
yeah.
sure
Yes,
you
please.
Send
DM.
all
DM
your
her,
DMs
please.
to Henny Skywalker.
Henny Skywalker
Yeah, man,
She accepts everything.
and send her hearts. Send her hearts
You will be
on
blocked.
every post. Send her hearts and all kind of stuff. So yo, I wanted to bring up this, right? So that was a good conversation about. I feel like we can talk about that all day, like just where that goes with lyric, with content, because we all choose to make empowering music, conscious music, and it's just such a.
Not Henny.
I'm getting there.
Not Henny. Not Henny.
And he's in a
Henny would
transitional
throw some
mode.
gangster shit on your ass in a heartbeat.
She's in a transitional mode. She
I ain't
might
never
help
had a
you,
gun
she
in the
might
club.
shot you, You don't know what you might get. She might help you, or she might shot you. But you go get help either way.
Either
Either
way.
from the ambulance or from her. You understand? They go pick you up, or she going to give you a piece of bread and help you out to do whatever you got to
Something
do.
gonna happen.
She
Something gonna happen.
getting better.
She gonna give you the ends of the
We
bread.
working on her. She getting better. She's starting to fully
I have never had a gun inside of the club.
There you go.
Inside of the club,
Inside of the club.
but you had it
She
in the
didn't say when you
bushes.
stepped
was
out
there.
the door. So
Had
when you
it in
talk
the
trash
bushes.
in the club, you got to beat her out. You got to beat her out the door.
I got a question for y'all though.
Yes.
Have y'all had the COVID? Real talk. In the 2 years, we're all looking.
COVID master.
Oh, COVID Pastor in the
We
house.
know one
Leviticus
person.
Litimus.
We all know of one person
We caught every strain.
who has
Immunity.
Mild case.
Who is-
immunity.
He got strains
Who
y'all
is
ain't
the
never even
Thanos-
heard about
the
before.
Thanos of the strains.
But has more
I
strains
think
than
he was
COVID.
brewing his own strains, to tell you the truth.
On the real though, have you guys had? We know Rob has. I've had it once.
Very mild cases.
Have you guys had COVID yet?
No,
I
I
have
got
not.
tested 3 times where I thought we did.
Yeah.
Me and the kids, and we've been blessed. But the ironic thing is, well, my oldest son had it. And
Okay,
then
yeah, I remember that.
their mom had it, and everyone else that was close to us was catching it. But every time we went and got tested, we were good. So I don't know. Maybe I just got good genes. Just to throw that out there.
That's that
My
Jenkins genes.
DNA, baby.
The Jenkins genes is strong. You know what I mean? Shout out to the
Jenkins
Jenkins family. You know what I mean? All the people them out there.
COVID's not fun, that's for sure.
But everybody I know, pretty much. Yeah, it's crazy.
I have never gotten
My
it.
boss got it right now. Turn it off.
Shy, have you? I can't remember. I keep asking.
November of 2019.
I know she would have said that.
She remember the
You
date,
didn't have
the
COVID, you
time.
know what's
Notice
not
she
COVID.
said 2019.
I keep telling
When
her.
I went to the hospital, they told me I had an upper respiratory infection, but none of the antibiotics worked. I was sick for a whole month.
Damn.
But let me ask you. Okay,
And then,
but COVID
I was
leave
sick of
Wuhan. COVID leave Wuhan and reach to the US around December time.
no,
no,
That's
it was
when
it
we
was here
recognized.
way before that.
But yeah.
They seen like remnants of it like in October.
It was here way before that. I knew about it in October because I
got
used to be a
warning about
travel
it
agent.
beforehand, before that year.
I used to be a travel agent. They sent me. They always send out stuff to let you know what's closed around the world or where you shouldn't book people. And the main place they said, Wuhan, China, is locked down for unspecified reasons. They wouldn't say what it was about, but they alluded to it being some type of viral epidemic within that area.
I'm just wondering.
And certain other places was closed. And at that time, I was actually working inside of the Amazon fulfillment warehouse. And me and a couple of people got sick. I ended up quitting because they got seriously dumb rules at Amazon. You can't call in sick 2 times. They'll fire you. So I was like, I'll fire myself.
First week.
Not worth it.
I'd have been fired the
Yeah.
first week.
Yeah. Well, I worked overnight. I'd go in like 4 a.m. until like 11, or no, 4 a.m. to like 10. And the whole time you just doing boxes, man. That shit run. It's weird. If you never worked at Amazon, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know if you want to do it or if you like that type of shit. Go ahead, but
If you need the money,
Yeah.
do it. But if you could find a next way, do that.
girls, if you want your back blown out, work at Amazon.
Wow.
Hey, hold on. They
Damn.
hiring?
You about to.
Cause
You about to
You
girls,
in the
they-
back room?
Oh
Break
no,
room,
no,
I mean?
we talking about picking up boxes all goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
Come
you
on,
the-
dog. Get your mind out the gutter, man.
Somebody.
Red back
There's a
blue
girl.
out and all
I mean, you got a
kinds
lot
of
of trucks there, you know.
But before we segue into the next section, I just want to say real quick of who was the person that gives she the remedy to let her heal from that bout of
What was the remedy?
Bless
Break
my
it.
pop. He want props. I'm
Okay.
gonna give him props.
Thank you.
What's
That's
the
all I
remedy
asking
though?
for is a
What's
little
the
prop.
remedy?
I was
The
sick as
remedy
shit
is
for
clove. You understand?
Cloves.
2 handful of clove, you boil it, and then you let it steep in the water for 10 minutes, and then you strain it, and then drink that.
De-inflammation properties.
Now, do you do the whole
Not only
clove or
that,
do you
shit
cut it
open
Whole
up?
nose
cloves,
up.
whole cloves, no
Your
grinded
nose.
cloves. Do not get the powder clove. It will be a bad day for you.
Now, a clove is a natural antibiotic, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an antibiotic. You have a whole bunch of antioxidants.
So it's
in
You
it.
gotta be
marijuana.
careful with taking so much of it because it could damage.
Yeah,
damage your liver.
it's a very powerful quality. Like from the time you got a little scratch in your nose, drink a clove, and I guarantee you that thing going to go down immediately. Yeah, in the
I
hour.
swear by that shit now. So
Yeah, B. In the
If-
hour, I go get.
if
go
my
go.
nose feel like it's gonna be stopped
Yep.
just a little bit, I'm drinking clove
Drinking a
tea and
clove.
I'm gonna hit the neti pot.
This a netty.
Now, Rob, Rob was the first person that I personally knew who had COVID, and so
Who
Rob
had
was
all
like,
the COVID.
yeah, Rob has had every strain. He's
Oh, yeah, I experimented.
He's
I
a
kind of found my
dispensary.
cure.
I
but
think
yeah,
Rob was
I
running up and
experimented.
giving hugs to people that had COVID already, like on
No.
purpose.
Experimented. No, that's because when you had a girlfriend at the time that didn't care about COVID, that's what sets
The
you
woman
up.
got you.
but
Woman, not myself. I was more aware of it.
But
But
the-
I blame this on the lady. Women out there.
But I mean, and on this subject, I know it's a touchy subject for so many people. We've probably all lost somebody, which is, very sad to think about. But we're here to make you laugh and all that, So I know Rob was like the guinea pig, right? Like I was monitoring Rob. I remember Rob told me, he's like,
I was pretty much ground zero.
he was so nonchalant about it though, right? Rob's like, hey man, got COVID. I said, Rob, I seen you 2 days ago. Yep. How are you, right? I'm good, man. You know, just at work right now. Like, wait a minute, Rob. Like, I think I'm gonna go home. Like, dude.
Yep, gotta go ahead.
He was like, they won't even come in the room to tell me that I have COVID. They just stick their head in. I was like,
yep,
you have COVID, go in the back door, go out the back door.
Hey, look, though. Rob worked at Ground Zero.
Yes.
At Ground Zero.
Rob's job is COVID in its flesh.
Yeah.
COVID
Like-
Central.
That's where
It represents Portland very well.
I feel like that's where I got COVID too. But the thing is like, so Rob was my first experience with it, right? So I could see, I was monitoring. Rob's just like, yeah, I had a headache, and it went away. I'm fine.
Yeah, good. Just went through enough remedies. I mean, my remedy, I can't tell everybody, it was 420. But
Why can't you tell everybody? You just told
Just
everybody.
said 420.
I mean, it's specific. It's certain things, you can take whatever, certain strains, whatever you can do. But I focus on mainly on strain, and it got me straight, got me plenty of sleep, a lot of sleep, crazy hungry.
Yeah.
And yeah, no aches, no nothing.
Getting snacks.
And then you find out on Google that it actually penetrates the cell and actually helps fight off COVID. So I think I kind of was ahead of that curve.
I actually read a
bit.
research report on that, and marijuana does help fight against the COVID, the virus locking in on the cells.
That's
like it does cancer.
But it's
But your
hard for me to
marijuana has to
believe
be
that.
high in CBD.
So listen,
Yeah.
okay, I want to challenge that because, again, we bring it back to Rob. Rob has had every strain, right?
Yeah.
Rob smokes on the regular.
Yeah.
Right.
He's made of marijuana.
About 5 times a day,
But
minimum.
he's also recovered quicker than the normal
Very
person,
quick.
'cause
Less than a day.
wasn't on-
Day.
Right.
2 days
Less
max,
than a
maybe.
I'll say Rob has never been real sick from COVID, right?
About
Never
yeah.
real sick. So I mean, I believe that could be it. Like, COVID, if you smoke, maybe that helps you fight it or whatever, but it doesn't help you not get it at all.
No, it doesn't stop.
No,
it.
No,
don't
it's-
prevent it. You can
it's-
still get it.
It's like a pseudo booster shot.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
There you
Wait
go.
a
Slight
minute.
booster shot.
A
Yeah,
what?
If you put wax in it, it'll be even more of a booster shot in there.
Pseudo
'cause that's it.
booster shot.
It's not real. It's like
I'm trying to tell you, dog. Let me tell you, if it wasn't for that herb, I would have never get through that fucking demic. You understand what I said?
Wait, you just shortened the demic? You just took
Hey,
It don't deserve a
hey,
full.
don't give
full,
up a full fuck.
Yeah.
The heck is that? I won't have survived that for that herb get me through because the herb is the healing of the nation.
Yeah,
Put
I
that
agree.
out there to everybody. Every
but
person on
there's
soul.
new strains still coming out.
That's
it's
it.
like
A
it's
new strain
still
of what, herb?
Of course, herb is always new strains,
yeah,
but
yeah,
COVID is always mutating and growing. And
Oh, yeah.
But that's because these fools don't want to get rid of it.
Right?
If you got half the world fighting it and the other half not, the virus always has somewhere to go. As long as it has somewhere to go, it can mutate. It's got millions and millions of people to mutate on, and these people are complaining because it ain't gone. Like, fool, take care of yourself.
I could tell you one thing.
Protect
I'm
each
sick of
other.
that fuck, man.
Hey, I think we all are.
Dog, I'm
tired
sick of
of
that
it.
fucking
And what-
ass thing, dog. Seriously, for real, and everything. Like every day I wake up and I hear about all this COVID thing,
Yeah.
seeing the supply chain and the chip shortage that really
Oh,
hindering.
oh,
a
that's
lot of the
maddening.
stuff
I hate
that-
that ship
Yeah.
shortage.
The chip
it
shortage is
sucks.
fucking up the whole
A
thing
lot.
right now. Like
Everything.
your phones,
Yeah.
your gaming systems,
Cars.
your computers, the cars, everything is being
Everything.
affected.
Hey, shout out to
by it, you know what I mean?
Shiba Inu, because I don't know if you're dealing with COVID. Dealing with
Yeah.
COVID. It's not just a promotion for the coin that I'm investing in for anybody who wants to get it.
We're gonna get into that.
But literally, the foundation, the COVID Relief Foundation that Vitalik Buterin donated like trillions of coins to, they started having problems with their government as far as being able to get some of that money out as fast as they needed to.
Really?
And so they sent $1 trillion of them coins back to Vitalik, and he's going to use those to invest in the heavy research with fighting COVID in places not just India but around the world. So
I'm sick of it.
yeah.
I'm ready for it to be
we
done
getting
right
that
now.
investor money into COVID fighting,
Yeah.
and it's not about the money this time. That's the beauty of it all. We are all artists in some way, shape, or form. You know, Rob with his creative edibles, and with us and our music that we all create. I want to at least give an ending to where we shout out at least one artist that we think is doing it right in the industry, and I don't mean a superstar.
Right.
You feel me? Like at least use our platform to bring
awareness.
And I ain't saying we got to do a whole segment on any artist.
Right.
Just at the end of the night, which artist has sparked your interest that isn't on a major level right now? Whether they're local or whether they're in St. Croix or wherever they are.
We'll take the floor. What you got somebody in mind right now?
I have somebody in mind.
Okay.
I would like to big up Nino Bless, you know what I mean? That's my right hand man in terms of doing tours, you know what I mean? That's my brother. We put out a lot of music together and we have a lot more projects coming out in the future. Like, this man is probably the illest rhymesayer I have ever met in my life in terms of concepts and coming up with words and putting it together. Like,
you're right about that.
He is on a next level to me. So yeah, big shout out to Nino Bless. You could go and check him out at Take the Audio Trip 2. That's the name of the website. So go and check him out, you know what I mean? And you know, connect with him because he's a really, really good dope
Nino
MC.
The real deal, B. Like, you gonna spit bars with Nino, you better come with it. Don't get embarrassed on that track because he will shut that shit down. Boy, that dude is lyrical.
Yeah, man. And you know, if you go down the Nino Bless rabbit hole, you'll run into Souljah Bless. You know, and they do have some.
They got fire track.
Amazing.
They got music.
Shout out to Nino Bless.
Yeah, hey,
you know,
we have major
out.
works coming out in the future, you know what I mean? Big things coming soon, you know. Major shout out to Fashan and the whole crew over there in LA, you know what I mean? We coming through, you know, them man and Venture, you know, we coming through on the hardest level. So yeah, shout out to Nino Bless.
Yeah, man.
I want to give a shout out to, and not because he's here, but the Universal Funk Orchestra.
Okay.
With Jawan LaRue as, you know, the head artists as far as hip hop rapping artists in the group. But that crew, man, oh my God, you guys, dude, y'all, everybody listening, I'm not just saying, trust me, man, if their music wasn't good, I'd never mention shit. Man. That's the type of person I am. I just won't talk about it, right? Universal Funk Orchestra is something special,
man. Thank you.
From the lyricism to Dizzle Funk on the scratching, and to
the different blend.
Chris,
the blend come
Chris just killing it with from the drums to the keys, like Jester guitar magic.
The god of the streets.
You know, if ever there was a perfect combination of musicians coming together to form something, I am a real fan of Universal Funk Orchestra, and I'm not just saying that because you hear it. Because like I said, I just would never talk about it.
Dope,
you know, real talk. So I want to give a shout out to as a band, the whole group, Universal Funk Orchestra. They are all masters at their part of the art.
Man, super duper humble, man. Thank you so much. You know, and it's like, I just recall that day I came to y'all. You know, I came. Shy was there. I don't know if Rob was there, but I know T was there. Bless was there. I came to y'all and I said, I got this opportunity. You know, I don't know about it. I don't know, what it's going to lead to. I know it's not the greatest enter into this, you know, but, I took a leap of faith, man. And it's like, without y'all support, as much as you give me love, you know, without y'all support, confidence, you know, I couldn't have stepped fully into it.
I'm glad you did, man.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you did, brother.
It was a perfect fit, perfect blend. Y'all come together perfectly.
Yeah.
I like how y'all transcend musical genres, you know what I mean, and come together collectively and harmoniously and put together something that
it's
just
like the key to the puzzle.
Runs every single time.
Rue was like the key that sparked that hardcore car and got it going. that Mustang Cobra.
Hey, but no, don't sleep on this crew either, man. We got a new single that's coming out very soon, CMR Life 2.
Hey, y'all know what time it is, CMR Life.
Features myself, features Souljah Bless, and even Shy jumped on the track. You know, so before we wrap up, you know, we want to do this positive word of the day, unless anybody else got something they want to talk about.
Oh yeah, shout out Tokyo Ave. Those are my folks out there on the left coast.
Okay.
We shouting out Con Rizzle and Pat Pryor.
Con
Tokyo
Rizzle.
Ave.
Con Rizzle's that.
Yeah.
So, those my guys right there, and I wish them nothing but the best this year. Everything is on the climb for everybody, but they've been doing exceptionally well, and I definitely gotta shout them out because we started. Like literally, none of us would be making music if none of us was in the place that we were in at that one time, long ago.
Man, big shout out to y'all, you know, out there. You know what I'm saying? We know that if you're affiliated with Shy, you gotta be dope. You know what I'm saying? And so
She don't mess with nobody.
All these cool people,
She don't
trust
fuck
me.
with nobody.
Right.
All these cool people, man. I get a chance to hang and chill with Pat, many times on
Yeah,
on
shout
live
out,
on
man.
Xbox Live. Yeah, my Pat is a real cool dude, man. Real shit.
yeah, and if you're not familiar with Henny Skywalker, you know she's one of the dopest producers.
What?
You know,
Real
walking
talk.
this thing we call Earth. You know what I'm saying? And you know we got plenty collabs coming. You know, in the future we're looking to start to bring on some guests too. So hopefully, you know, we can bring on some of the people we really champion and big up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as we end this, we'll go ahead.
Give us an artist.
We're gonna go ahead and end with this positive word, you know, as we're in this positive space right here. You know, the truth is when you do good and you have good intentions, it comes back to you tenfold. You treat people how you want to be treated. Just like in the Bible, Matthew chapter 7, verse 12, it says, so in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. So in other words, be a good person even when no one is looking. Help those who are in need. Treat everyone regardless of their race, their sex, their religion, their sexual preference, their class, their education or background with respect, like we treat one another. Doing good is like throwing a boomerang. It'll come back to you. And the same goes for being a dirtbag or an evildoer. It will come back to you. So do what's right, and the Most High will always bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are the Hot Mango Seed Podcast. Till next time.
I am vengeance and I am a mango seed.